Hi guys, well I'm back at camp and yeah, I'm going to see what I can get done today. I don't think I'll be able to get an awful lot done like last time, but I don't have a huge amount of time because I'm still having to bus it. My truck is booked in for Monday to get the transmission sorted out, so hopefully I'll be back on the road soon and it won't take me like 2.5 hours to get here. But yeah, today I'm going to see about if I can get a couple of poles to come down. So when I put the top up, I think I want 3 altogether. And then I know I'll maybe look at doing the beginnings of a bed and at least a fire reflector. Well, we'll see what we can get done anyway. And yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty wet, very windy. This is actually Storm Diane. It kicked in yesterday, and today it's I think it's windier today. It's definitely windier today. But yeah, a few minutes ago, just before I got here, as I was walking down through the woods, it absolutely slung it down. And I mean slung it down. Luckily it was just a really heavy passing shower, but all the same. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm not sure what I'll be able to film, but maybe it'll all be in here, all the bits I film, and I'll miss out the bits of wood that I have to gather and stuff, we'll see. Okay, got a couple of rounds of sycamore that I'm going to use. I've decided to go for sycamore. This is greenwood. Well, the reason why I picked sycamore is it's a non-native. It's part of the maple family. It grows a bit like a weed here in the UK. And so yeah, I don't particularly mind taking this as such, and I'll use it all. There's loads of saplings of this sycamore around, so that's pretty good. And you know, this shelter's going to be up for quite some time. Yeah, well, plenty of space that I can lie down. So if I stretch out, that's about roughly how tall I am. I want a bit more space. So I could go for say about there. That'll give me plenty of room. Loads of room, in fact. I could even make a little storage area down here. So all I have to do really is just tie these off, cut them to sort of length, which I'll leave a bit on, you know, for now, so I've got it like spot on. Making steaks is really simple. Now, as long as you've got a good axe, you can even do it with a knife really, it just takes longer. So I'm just cleaning these up. Just hold whatever you're going to be using as a steak about a 30-degree angle. There we go. There's one. Two. So I've got my steaks. I've actually got 4 now. These are a little bit short, but what I'm planning on doing is lining it with rocks and then filling it around the back, so this is more of a temporary thing, and you know, I'll be able to lean some of the rocks up against it as well. Because if you've ever done this before, where you'd want to use punky wood, because it's, you know, it's generally wet, but the trouble is it does dry out, and it wouldn't be the first time my fire reflector has caught fire. So I'm sort of like kneeling roughly on the edge of where I'd be sitting if I was, you know, in my shelter, like pretty much in the middle. And I reckon I'd want to be, so you don't want to be too close, you don't want it too far away, so I'd say a good step, and maybe a little bit more, so we're about here, something like that, but we'll bring it round a bit, like that. About there. When you know you've got a good axe, when you start using the back of it as a hammer and it doesn't fly off. Got plenty of funky wood around. That's all you need to do. I just can use it, do it like a jigsaw puzzle, as long as it fits in well. Might have to cut that bit off. But I've got other stuff. And this is literally what is just laying about. Just build that up. Turn that way around. It's just a bit thicker on that side than it is on that side. I mean, if this were a rush job, no, it wouldn't be too bad. It's not exactly big by any means. The limit I can go to is about that. But like I say, I'm going to line a load of rocks around here in a bit like a horseshoe shape. I was hoping to bring a load up from the stream that's just down there, get them up here out of the water well before I have a fire, so they sort of get a chance to dry out a bit. It's the last thing you want to do is heat up hot rocks that are full of water, because they have a tendency of exploding as the steam builds up inside and then just pops. There we are, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to neaten it off a little bit. Added a few more logs. Well, to say how this goes to show for oak, how wet and punky it was on the outside. Bone dry in the middle. Absolutely bone dry. Shove that in there. Yeah, not too bad. I was just thinking, right, this is camp here. This long one that goes off up there. What I could do, hold on, I'll just put the camera down. So yeah, this length here, I was thinking if I put it way back down here, it's going to give me two really long, good strong lengths for my bed. It's leaning right over camp, so you know there is a chance that this might snap at some point anyway. And yeah, I'll get a load of, I think I'll get quite a few lengths as well for the cross sections for the bed. I'll lose a bit of the cover straight above me, but you know, oh well. I think I might do that. But what I'll do is some of these side shoots here, I'll take them off and I'll stick them in the ground behind, and they'll take root. So alright, I'm taking this one out, but I'll be replacing them with a few more, because the holly does take quite easily. Yeah, I think I'll do that. that section there. From where I've cut it to where it starts going a bit skew whiffy. That'll be a good first length. I'll take that all the way to the notch. Best way to test if it's long enough is to stand it up next to you. Oh yeah, it's more than long enough. So that's one. This side, because it bends in there and then goes really weird, I'm going to have to cut it back here where it straightens out again. But I can use all that anyway. This time I'll stand it up next to me. I want to give a bit of room for extra top and bottom. So just put a mark on. There. Oh, right. So I've got this oak log here that I've used before as a chopping block. So what I'll do is, it's not the straightest of pieces, but be able to find a flat spot in it somewhere. I think if I basically cut it in half, use one end for the top, the other for the bottom, put notches in, and get me off the ground as such. I can always get another one or a couple and get myself higher if I need to. So this is going to be, even though it's been on the ground for a few years, it's going to be pretty tough. Help break. Oh. So this is the edge of the ridge pole. Like I say, I want to put a bit of a wall in here. So get this in here. I can tell it's sloping off. So I need to just scrape the ground back a bit. I still haven't got around to getting one of those folding shovels. There we go, I'll find a natural flat. And I'll take this pole here, so I know roughly how much I've got to notch it out. I probably am going to end up putting another log on here, so I might end up having have to get another couple of lengths just to give myself a little bit more height. But I can always scrape it back, dig it out a little bit, you know, just a few inches. We'll see. So this thing really wants to come back about there. That's where it will live. Been quite fortunate. The weather seems to have really cleared up. Yeah, there we go. I'll put a couple of stakes at either side as well, just to give it a little bit more stability. So just put a This is the same technique that you'd use for building log cabins. Apart from you'd do it on to both. I'm not going to really need to do it on both for this, but that'll suffice. That'll just basically keeps it from keeps it in place and stops it from moving around. Now I'll just do the same on this side with that one, although actually I could do with putting the bigger one, I think, at this side, and then putting that one over here. Yeah, I think that'll be a better idea. So this one will be a bit higher up and then that one's fatter. It's actually not far off level. Doesn't look like it, but it is. That, in fact, sits in its own groove there. But that kicks up and that kicks up, so I don't even have to put a notch in. Bingo. Just going to neaten this up a little, and probably going to be about it for today, I think. It's been good to get out, even if the weather has been a bit rough. So, you know, it turned out to be okay in the end. It stayed fairly dry for most of it, so especially while I've been working, which is, you know, always a bonus. But there. So that's the basic part of the frame made up of the bed anyway. It's then just a case of getting a load of lengths like that and just working your way along. So that's gonna, you know, that's gonna take quite a fair few. I will put a stake in, so like at both ends, yeah, I think do one on the outside here, one on the inside on there, same on that, and then that end. That just keeps it all tight together. But yeah, not bad. And when these are on, actually, you know, it's going to be about kneeling height where I am now. So I think I'll clear back a little bit of the ground. Not much, just an inch or two. And yeah. Whew. So that's pretty much it, I think, for today, guys. The sun is just about to set. I can see it through the trees, so it's going to get dark pretty quickly, and it's going to take me about half an hour to walk out of here. It'll still be light when I get out, but yeah, got a few other things to do today. Just thought I'd get out and get a little bit more done to the camp. So yeah, so the bed frame's done. We've got a basic fire reflector in. I think next time, hopefully, what I'll do is I'll get the tarp set up. I was thinking, whereas before I was saying about putting just one more pole in, I might put two in, just to give it a bit of extra, or one here, and then when I put the tarp on, two on the other side, just to like stop it from flapping around as much in the wind. But it's all going to be tied down and taut up, and got some pegs to put in. So I think, like, next time, yeah, get a tarp. I've just got a basic green cheap tarp. Get that up, and then I think we'll probably either try and get all the slats done for the bed, and I mean that'll probably be it for that episode, to be honest, given the like time, daylight I get. We'll have to see what time I get as well, because we are 2 people leave at work, so I'm going to end up doing more hours between now and Christmas at least. But yeah, so it's looking good, getting there. Anyway, I'm going to get packed up and mosey on out of here, and hope you've enjoyed this episode. Plus, click like, comment. Hope you've learned something, and click subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Oh, and if you haven't pressed the little bell next to the subscribe button, press that. It means you'll stand a less chance of missing an episode. YouTube have got pretty rubbish at sending out notifications, but at least if you press the bell, then you'll get a better chance of getting a notification of when I get these videos out. Trying to get the videos out consistently on like a midweek one on a Wednesday and one night on a Friday. So yeah, later on I'll get home, try and get this edited tonight. Today's Thursday, so it's then ready for putting up tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.